welcome back. Today's vlog feels a little different because I wanted to slow things down and just talk with you guys. Honestly, gently, kind of fill you in about this season of life that I'm in right now. It's a season that feels new and peaceful and so grounding. So if you're watching this, grab a coffee, take a breath, and come sit with me for a little while as I catch you up on how life has been, or how it looks currently for me, and why I've been a little bit, I guess, less present on social media and more present in life. Lately, I've been realizing just how much life can shift without you even noticing. And then one day, you just kind of stop, look around, and think, wow, things feel really different now. And that's exactly where I'm at. I'm in this new season of change, a softer one, a slower one. And honestly, it's been such a breath of fresh air. I think for so long I was moving at a pace that didn't really leave room to think or feel or even just be present. And now everything feels like it's nudging me toward a different rhythm, a calmer one, a more intentional one. Moving to the beach has been the biggest part of that shift, and every day it still hits me. I'll be making coffee in the morning or walking outside to breathe in the air, and I'll catch myself thinking about how grateful I am to live here. Not in a dramatic way, just in a quiet, settling kind of way. It feels like the environment itself slows me down. The ocean, the breeze, the sound of the waves crashing even when you're not standing right beside them. It's like my whole body relaxes without me having to try. I've been slowly creating my own version of slow living. Nothing aesthetic or Pinterest perfect, just simple routines that feel grounding for me, like slow mornings, gentle walks on the sand, breathing consciously deeper. I'm consciously really trying not to rush anymore, trying not to pressure myself so much, and I can actually really feel the difference. One of my favourite parts of being here is starting my mornings down by the beach, usually before the world wakes up, when the light is soft and the sand is still cool and the only sound is the ocean. I'll grab my Bible, maybe a coffee, and just sit with God for a while. And honestly, there's something about reading scripture with that kind of stillness around you that makes everything sink deeper. It's just you, God, and the sound of the waves. No distractions, no noise, just peace. It's become the quiet anchor of my days. I didn't realize how much I needed that until I started doing it consistently. And then on my days off, I've been going on these little adventures with my twin sister. I think both of us are in the mindset of wanting to make space for joy again. Real joy, not just surface level stuff. We've been exploring waterfalls nearby, places I didn't even know were so close. It's become our thing lately. Just hopping in the car, choosing a direction and seeing where we end up. There's something so freeing about that. No set plan, no rushing, just moving slowly, being present, talking about life, laughing about everything and nothing. I love those days more than I can explain. They remind me of how important it is to enjoy the little moments. The ones that don't look like anything special but end up meaning the most. And through all this, my relationship with God has become the biggest grounding force. This season feels like He's been calling me back to Him in a really gentle way. Not with pressure, not with guilt, just an invitation, a whisper. And the more time I spend reading, praying, journaling, or even just walking along the shore and talking to Him in my head, the more I feel myself steadying. There's a clarity that comes when you slow down long enough to actually listen. I've been feeling so much gratitude for this season because, well, I'm engaged now, and it still feels so surreal to say that out loud. Engaged to the person who has been with me through so many stages of life, someone who knows me better than anyone, and someone who has seen all sides of me and stayed. This chapter feels really special, not rushed, not chaotic, just joyful and calm. We're taking things slowly, enjoying this phase, dreaming about the future without feeling like we need to have everything figured out right this second. And there's a softness to the season of our relationship that I'm really cherishing. And I think that's kind of the theme of my whole life right now. Softness, slowness, peace, presence, all of that. There's no big dramatic storyline. I'm not reinventing myself or chasing anything. I'm honestly just learning to be here, fully here, in the life God has given me in this moment. And I'm realizing that slowing down doesn't mean that I'm falling behind in anything, doesn't mean that I'm losing momentum. Sometimes slowing down is exactly what we need to come back to ourselves. It's giving ourselves the chance to rest, to breathe, and actually feel grateful for our life instead of rushing past all the good things happening right in front of us. I know not every day is perfect. I still have moments where I feel overwhelmed or anxious or unsure. I still have days where I'm not productive or where my routine just falls apart. But honestly, for the first time, I'm not beating myself up over that. I'm learning to just let things be. To flow a little more, to trust God's timing, and to trust that this season is exactly where I'm meant to be. And being by the beach, being that close to nature every single day, has changed me in a way I didn't even expect. It reminds me to breathe deeper, to take my time, to look around, to appreciate the small things. Some mornings I'm just sitting there with my journal or my Bible, watching the water move, and I think, this is enough right here. And honestly, that's such a beautiful thing to feel. So yeah, this is the season I'm in right now. A season of change, but in the gentlest way. A season of slow living, of reconnecting, of simplicity. A season of exploring with my sister, loving my fiance, grounding myself in my faith, and finding joy in the in-between moments. Life doesn't feel rushed at the moment. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel constrictive. It just feels peaceful. And I'm really soaking that in. So if you're watching this and you're in your own season of change, or maybe you're craving one, I hope this reminds you that it's okay to slow down. It's okay to choose peace. It's okay to step into a softer chapter without feeling like you need to prove anything to anyone. Sometimes the most beautiful growth happens when you're sitting quietly, letting God redirect your steps in His timing. And that's the season I'm in. Learning, listening, trusting, and being present in the simple, peaceful moments He's given me. Thank you for letting me share this part of my life with you. It honestly means more than you know. If you're also navigating change or craving a slower pace, I hope this reminded you that it's okay to take things gently. I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful I get to share these moments of growth, faith, and softness with you. And until next time, have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next vlog.